red liner. No surrender, no quarter. It's the black flag. Same on the front. Same thing we did on the t-shirt a couple weeks ago. It's on the front page of the website. OD black hydros. TIFF thread, multicam black large, clothes bags. Modular spent mags are out here running right now. Coyote small utility pockets. Multicam handcuff pouches. Woodland roll-up dump pouches. Black deployable tourniquet pouches. Toxic thread clothes bags. These look like mediums probably. Yeah, mediums. More and more dual-sided shooting mats. Multicam hydros coming up. OD compact tear-offs. Multicam Rallyman pouches. Multicam 8-bag stacked chest rigs. OD grocery bags. More Wookie pussies. David, what's up? Isaac, gonna get me that black tourniquet pouch. You have single black pistols? I'm sure we do. Chuck Peoples, what's up? Sakota, what's going on? Jared Bryan, what's up? Rallyman, IX Rallymans. Single pistols. Velcro pals. Single pistol. Fastex pals. Single pistol. Fastex belt. Single pistol. Velcro belt. So for that tourniquet to put it on the belt, you'll need the tourniquet pouch and you'll need a pair of belt attachments. Finally get multicam hydro, finish off lever gun rig, nice, nice. On a shelter in place order, we have active shooter situation, Michigan State campus, 5 minutes from my house. Fucking crazy. Crazy. Probably one of those right wing extremists. Every time you just got done doing things, may or may not have involved someone's old lady. Even, what's up? Byron Moreno, Josh Winnie, LW Jax, what's going on, man? What's up? Kilo Bravo 6, Witch Dr. Bob, how are you? Easy K, how are you? Tool aprons, we've got OD and OD black tool aprons. We have all kinds of grocery bags that have been finishing up. Got a few multicam black 12 gauge micros. There's a second small run of those. We have a smattering, an assortment of large tool bags. Exhibiting addictive behavior. You sleep on your couch. Pete Tony, what's up? Iceman, what up? Concrete finisher, what's going on? I do not like concrete work. I did a lot of concrete. Decorative brick, block, and masonry. The new shirt this week is a lightweight hoodie. My favorite hoodie, actually. I wear one every morning. When you see me with a hoodie in videos, it's usually a lightweight. And this is the design right here. It's on the front page of the website. No surrender, no quarter. It's got the red inside there, red strings on the back. Same flag, so you got it on front and back, opposite directions, horizontal, vertical. Amanda's good. She was just here. I don't know where she went. Asshole kitten, you are no friend of mine. Sometimes you're gonna, I get it, man. I didn't go to college either. Chuck Peoples, thanks for the order, man. David F. made it. Dustin Orbick, what's up? I don't recognize your name. Welcome. Greg Yeager, what's up? Dunkley 165. What's up, buddy? How are you? Kevin Dixon, what's up, buddy? Super busy. I do not have the excavator. We've gone a different direction with it. Saw another train is derailed. I saw that. I heard 2 trains are derailed. There's a lot going on around the Ohio train. It is very odd. Official sources are saying very, very little about it. I am speaking to a man who is a block from the derailment. He has sent me some video as well as some other things. He also pointed out that Netflix just released or is about to release a movie about a small town in Ohio that is completely wiped out and fucked up from a chemical purge from a train derailment. It's weird that they have a movie exactly about this incident that takes place right near the same place in Ohio, and Netflix has the movie already ready to release and is released or is about to. HCR Suspension, they do all the custom shock tuning and everything on my razors. You can follow them on Instagram, wish them well, and kind of see some firsthand footage of the evacuation and kind of follow their story. There was a movie that predicted it. Crazy. Livestock dies off. Yeah, there's a lot of livestock, a lot of fish, a lot of birds dying. What I saw is that when they blew that stuff and when they ignited that, they blew it up, caused the cloud. When it vaporizes and mixes with the air, it causes sulfuric acid, I think they said. The Simpsons have predicted, yeah, they sure have, man. It's fucking pretty crazy. Said Ohio incident could be the biggest disaster. Yeah, they're calling it Ohio Chernobyl, is what they're calling it, American Chernobyl. What the heck happened in Ohio surrounding area? Are they purposely trying to poison people? It was pointed out, and she said not to be conspiracy theorist. The majority of the people in that area are Trump voters. The majority, it's low income, mostly black folks, is what I heard. Now I don't know how accurate that is, but they arrested a reporter. I didn't see what the reporter said, but when he was asking questions, he was also live feeding, and the mayor there, I think it was the mayor, went live. And police arrested that guy. As soon as he realized the mayor was live, he kind of shut it down, asked a couple questions, and they arrested him and hauled him off. Yeah, there's 8 chemicals that are in orbit, right? Well, I don't know about orbit. In the atmosphere there and settling on the ground. And several of these chemicals have left a residue all over everybody's belongings and houses and everything. And you have to wipe all your shit down, and it's clear. You don't know that the chemical's even there. Yeah, culling of the herd. 70% Trump supporters, 1 was chlorine. Jared Bryan, yeah, the rack, I'm very pleased with it. The 50 cal trolleys are like really fucking heavy. Heavy enough that it's a like I couldn't move these things with weight on them. Like really heavy. So I don't know. I bought them thinking I would use them. I'm not sure that I'll even use them. But we have, it's all there. More news coming out on Ukraine than there is out of, yeah, that's fucking crazy, huh? K-Bonk, what's up, man? Heard 5 million people get the drinking water from that contaminated water. Crazy. Someone needs to find the train engineer that was on board and do a mafia-style shakedown on him. I'm sure those guys are being protected, right? I'll bet you'd be hard-pressed to find him. They're either going to burn him or they're going to hide him. And I also heard today, and I don't remember where I heard this, the placards on the train tankers were marked inaccurately. There's another line, like they're not supposed to be running these chemicals on that line from what I heard. And they mismarked them because they could run them on this train line, which cost less to run down than the hazmat line. I don't know how correct that is, but I heard that a couple places today. And I seem to feel like, I don't remember who I was listening to, but it was somebody pretty big that kind of checks their shit. So I don't know how accurate that is. Almost guarantee one was anhydrous ammonia. It's time of year. Oh yeah, for crops and shit, definitely. And meth, crops and meth. Who owns N&S? Buffett bought it, didn't he? I don't know. He owns a lot of it though. He owns a ton of it. Patrick Caswell, how are you? I'm about to get the tourniquet and pistol pouch, but I don't see the. But look up belt loop adapter. Belt adapters? I don't know what it's called. It's definitely on the website though. We sell them. Love your channel. Thank you for sharing this stuff and content. JB from Florida. Well, thanks for being here, buddy. What Berkey should you buy? I would tell you to buy. They're all the same. Okay. I would tell you to buy one a little bigger than you think, right? You have Travel Berkey and you have Big Berkey. Big Berkey is very deceptive because it's not big. I suspect that it was probably the second one when they came out with a line. So it probably was just that at that time it was big. We have the Imperial or Crown Royal. It's huge. It's 6 gallons. And we reload that. We refill that several times a day. Now, it's me and Amanda and the kids and employees drinking out of that thing. But even on the weekends, we'll reload that. When it's just me and Amanda, we will reload that thing several times over a weekend. But I walk around with a cup everywhere I go, right? I'm always drinking water. Scrolling Insta, getting nothing from anyone I follow. I've noticed a lot of that. A lot of social media has been like fucking locked down almost, it seems like. Did you miss shooting mats? They're online. They're online to order. Heard the same thing from Bob Bear's rep. Maybe that's where I heard it from. Maybe that's part of where I heard it. Belt attachments. Belt attachments. There we go. Got your email. Sorry for the confusion on the two. Patrick, no worries. We're doing one that's multicam black Typhon. And then we're doing one that's multicam / multicam black. Neither with blue thread is what you're saying? Question mark? Because you had blue thread in both of those somehow. Notifications are jacked up. Yeah, you know what's really fucked up? My Facebook is a fucking wreck. It has separated again. When I go here on Facebook, when I go to Facebook, I now have to toggle back and forth with this bullshit right here. I got to do all this bullshit to go from John Willis and then to go to special operations equipment. I've got to toggle back, and all of my feed is all kinds of, these are actually my shit, but typically I've been blocking like Redneck Rave. I don't know who the fuck that is. Firearms News Magazine. I don't know why I'm just seeing them because of somebody else. But there's all kinds of like woke liberal bullshit that I just keep Xing out of. Almost like Women's Magazine and Esquire and just all kinds of shit. I don't know why it's there. Never been there, never interacted with them. But every time I'm scrolling through my feed for, let's say I'm through my feed for 2-3 minutes, I X out and block fucking 20 pages. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, nothing from anyone I follow, exactly. They're doing the Google distract. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Don't pay attention to the train derailment. Don't pay attention to the laptop. Don't pay attention to your egg and food prices. Don't pay attention to banks closing down. Don't pay attention to people not able to get money out of their banks. Here's some balloons. Look at these. A whole bouquet of balloons. I have a big Berkey. Everything else was sold out when I ordered mine. Yep. Do you only do gravity filtration? I do. That's all we do. Yeah. Scrolling Insta. Okay, I think I've read all these. In a member video, you and Amanda discuss specific email marketing techniques. I bet many of us would pay for an Amanda video showing how those are executed in constant contact. Someone needs to find the train engineer. Heard 5 million people get the drinking water from that contaminated. I think we've read all these. All right. Have you used the travel Berkey? I never have used a travel Berkey. No. Bing is coming out with a new search engine concept. Cool. I use the fluoride. Yeah, we have fluoride filters on all of ours. We have the black filters, the fluoride screw on the bottom of those. Run duty belt while training with in and cover. Super comfortable, right on. All I see is crystals and Doc Martens. JT, what's up? Wife has the train manifest. I can email it to you. I would probably be careful. There might be some bullshit coming over that, man. I'd be careful with that. I mean, who knows? I mean, where did it come from? Well, you don't have to answer that here. I'm just saying, when they're doing some shit that's fucking shady, they will burn other people as a distraction. Dunkley was found dead. Who is Dunkley? I don't know who that is. Finally made it through Camden today. Redneck Paradise. That's the government search engine. Got the tourniquet and pistol, yes, belt attachments. Use the Onion search engine. The Onion search engine is the Tor browser, right? I've always heard you don't want to use that on a computer that's actually connected to all your shit. 1,000 train derailments in U.S., 22. Nobody get caught or charged. One guy derailed crude oil train. Yeah, and they'll parade out some fucking crackheads and say they did it, or they'll parade out some crackheads and say that, you know, they tried to take down the power facilities. Given handcuffs, never had a set. Or how to store the key. Seems like it would get lost. Put it on your key ring. Put it in your little change pocket in your jeans. Our handcuff pouch has a slot for the key also. Put it on a zip tie and zip tie it to the handcuffs. That way you have them together if you ever need it. You can always take it off easily. Have a small group of people planning to train attack response. We will be placing an order for gear. We're about a year out, right on. Mass shoot. Yeah, somebody on this live feed said that they are in lockdown right now because there's a mass shooting happening, or an active shooter happening at a college, and he is 5 minutes from the campus, and he is on lockdown himself right now. He said that was some of the first comments on this video. Green New Deal. Citizens are charged for government crimes. I bet the train operator was just a blue collar guy doing his job. Maybe. Or he wasn't actually at work and somebody else was put on. Who fucking knows, man? Who knows? Have they said why the train derailed or how? I feel like being an elite hacker would be a great skill. Tor was created by Naval Research. Yes, it was. Do you have Thomas or just Forerunner and Tundras? Do you have, Tacomas? Thinking of getting, the Tacoma's small. It's very small. We had a Tacoma. We traded it for the Forerunner. The Forerunner has more cargo capacity than the Tacoma had if you included the back seat and the bed. Now, we had a TRD Pro, which was small. The bed was like 4.5 feet. You couldn't even put a mountain bike in the bed and close the tailgate. It's very small. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's purring really loud. The Trainwreck movie was on last week. I didn't know that about it, and it took place in Ohio. The whole deal. Old OSS test on how to derail. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's plenty of manuals, military manuals that show how to derail trains. The question is, how did this train derail? How did the 1,000 trains this year derail? What happened? Not this year, but in this last 12 months. Saw the video of the sparks from the axle. Yeah, I heard people saying that too. I'm a tiny female. The Tacoma is too small for me. Yeah, it is. It's small. Local PD came through the neighborhood looking for a shooter this morning. Officer told us to go in the house and do what we have to if said shooter comes our way. Yeah, get servo keys. They have handcuff keys that have flashlights built into them. Streamlight makes them. Peerless handcuff keys, Smith & Wesson handcuff keys. There's tons of them, man. Tons of keys. They're inexpensive too. You can get little plastic handcuff keys that won't wand out on a Garrett metal detector. You can get little printed handcuff keys. You can just keep them in your pockets or wherever. Sew them in the seam of your pants. Answer my question on business. I don't know what it was, but you're welcome. I don't know how we didn't derail trains as kids. We used to line the tracks with ballast rock. I don't know nowadays, right? But military-wise, you would derail a train by doing it in a turn, or you would have to take out more than one section of track on a straightaway to get it to derail. Didn't the government tell rail workers they weren't allowed to strike? Then, oh, that's a good point. Good point. Yeah, who knows, man? Yeah, paperclip haircuff. You can get out of handcuffs with a fucking plastic comb. "12 trains derailed this year." Got it. This year already, yeah, and 1,000 last year. Trains do derail. I've got a friend that works for CSX, and that was his job. He was the boss over all the areas when they derail. So he would always be all over the place, back and forth through the state of Tennessee. Usually, like when a train derails, you might not be aware. Like they don't pick the train up and put it back on the rails. They send a crew out and cut the train up because it costs more every hour that that railway is down, it costs more than the cost of getting that train back up. It's cheaper to salvage the train and the cars and the cargo than it is to put it back on the tracks. They make way more money having the train line open. Cause was mechanical issue with axle. Random question, but you don't have any 3-color desert. Yeah, I do. Do I have any gear made up? No. It's not a good pattern. The pattern is really, really big. So if you took 3-color desert and built it into this rig right here, you wouldn't have any pattern content. You might have 2 colors on the whole rig. Train derailment terrorists use wires across the rails to disrupt electrical signals that can cause derailment. I wear a belt that I modified to carry a shim in the back of it. Easy access right on. I've done work on the railways. There is a main line in California that if you close it, you lose over 1 million a minute. Yeah, yep, there you go. My girl is giving me a hard time for being a fanboy. Told her I canceled 2 memberships for this Blue Star. If your girlfriend has time to complain about your choice of videos, your girlfriend needs another job. Number one, she needs 1 job if she has none. But if she has time to complain about your choices, she should be pleasing you better, or she should be at fucking work right now. Would you like a marriage relationship counseling show? She belongs to the streets. We have pull-out med trays available if you're into that kind of thing. We have. She loves you too, just not as much as I do. She should have bought you the membership. Isn't it Valentine's Day? She should have been like, what would my man want? I already suck his dick off. Like, it's almost gone. I'm going to get him a membership to the SOE channel. Amanda gave me great marriage advice in the longest line. You know what women really want for Valentine's Day? A vacuum. They like vacuums. Get them a vacuum. We have not fucking judged Bean Day. No, we have not. I looked at it when I was in the car this weekend. I think there's only 5 people even used it. So one of you guys are going to have a really good chance of winning it. I got 3 Dyson rollerball vacuums, which are good. I've got a Dyson not rollerball vacuum, like a portable one. It's pretty good. Needs a new battery in it. I've got a few Roombas, which are completely mapping and taking videos of you. If you haven't seen the crazy Roomba shit, your Roombas have cameras. There's people masturbating, having sex on the toilet, all kinds of shit that's coming out where Roomba has been hacked and all these photos are being put out. So I have a couple Roombas. They work well for certain areas. This thing, we use this thing every single day. And that is a Milwaukee 18-volt shop vac. That thing is awesome. We clean the entire shop with it multiple times a day. Dyson yeah, we have a Dyson handheld. It works good for it works good where I don't have carpet or where I have very short rug. Roomba makes me need to rub one out every time. Bet your cats love them. My cats don't see the Roombas. Anything that's plugged in is the perfect Valentine, Christmas, birthday present for her. Pots and pans. My woman buys pots and pans. Diamonds are overrated. Girls don't really like diamonds. Just they're confused. What your woman really wants is a nice portable shop vac and a shit ton of batteries for it. Ugh. I think I'm tired. Hey guys, there's 75 people online right now, and there's 55 thumbs up. And a good portion of those 55 are not even here anymore. I need you to hit that thumbs up. Every day people are like, hey, did you go live? Hey, I'm seeing that you were live and it didn't tell me. Hit that thumbs up. It helps with that shit. Shark mop vac. Awesome. Cool. We got a couple of like floor wet vac things. Floor cleaner. Seriously large Le Creuset non-stick pan. Cool, cool. I had those Hex pans. What were those? The Hex pans. They're like Scandinavian. I really liked it. And then other people used it and it got all fucked up. Get me a shop vac then, John said. It's what I want. Is your woman posting? Now, if you're going to get shop vac, I like the shop vac brand shop vac. But for a portable, you can't beat that Milwaukee thing. Now, for the shop vac, I really like the stainless steel shop vacs, like the 6 gallon. I think it's 6 gallon. Let's go look. And the small ones seem to have more suction because they're smaller diameter tubing on them. Man, I really thought I was going to walk out here and show you shop vacs. I don't know where they went. We've got, I bet we got 6 of them. Anyway, here's a new one still in the box right here. Yeah. Those things are badass. I've got one out. I don't know where they went. You want the new Canic? If you want the if this is his chick posting and you're saying you want a Canic, he would be a fool not to buy you a Canic. Cyclones. We don't have a Cyclone. We've never had a Cyclone one. I think at this point, like, you're not going to go wrong with anything you get. I mean, we were using, I was using vacuums fucking 40 years ago. I mean, they used to be, you know, like 50-pound vacuums. They were made of cast iron and shit. I think at this point, there's one right there. I think at this point, everything's fucking better than it was just 10 years ago. Murdered the shop vac, right on. Rainbows, yeah, we've had rainbows, I think. Kirby's, we've had Kirby's. I remember my mom bought one from a door-to-door salesman. I don't think it was a Kirby. But he came out and, like, threw out a box of nails and screws on the floor and vacuumed it up. And they had this big, like, metal slug it would suck up. And I remember her making payments on that fucking vacuum for a long, long time. That and Cutco knives. I know she had Cutco knives, too, from door-to-door sales. Vacuums were heavy, and that task kind of, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Counted 32 garlic sprouts in my bed. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Rainbow is vomit. They're like 2010. Yeah. Electrolux. Use exact shop vac when I do mold remediation jobs. Works amazing. That girl actually killed hers in the chicken coop on Sunday. You can't be vacuuming a fucking chicken. Have you seen all the pictures of the people bringing their chickens inside because it's cold? And they're like doing all these TikToks and shit about what great chicken moms they are. And they've got like chicken shit and dander all over their kitchen or all over their bathroom or all over their apartment. Fucking crazy. Used to have great wet dry vac blue and gray color. I had some blue ones. I had one where you pulled the motor off the top and it was like a leaf blower. It was corded. It's probably under this table here. We moved from San Diego with it, and then we used it all the way up into moving into this building. And they came from Lowe's. We have a Kirby, broke, closest repair center 4 hours. $32 garlic sprouts. That's a very good comment, man. That's very cool. Your woman wanting the Canic, also very cool. It was a coupe. Someone gave us, needed to do a deep cleaning. That's why I shop vacked it. That's still fucking insane. I would never fucking shop vac. But I have a lot of chickens, though. I have a lot of chickens. Broom it out, right? Shovel it out. Broom it up slowly so you're not breathing the dust. Make sure you have a dust mask or something. Dustpan it up, and then go through with one of these shop vacs. Yeah, leaf blower. Boy, don't breathe in that shit. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. Last minute comments. Any gear you want to see, we've got a smattering of a lot of things. We have been building a lot of stuff, so we do have some inventory. Very low numbers of everything, but we do have ones and twos of a lot of stuff. I learned my lesson. You just need a couple different shop vacs, like a dedicated outdoor shop vac and then like the cleaner shop vac. Like I have vacuum cleaners that go upstairs, and I have vacuum cleaners for out in the garage, and they don't cross because the ones in the garage, like I actually vacuum the concrete floor with a vacuum cleaner. That motherfucker never goes upstairs on the carpets and rugs, though. What's the new hoodie look like? It is the Black Flag hoodie. You can see it on the front page of the website, and I will show you. It's one of my favorite shirts that we've done this year so far. In the last 12 months. It's the subdued Black Flag, and it says no surrender, no quarter, and it has it on the front and the back. Can you see that? I see it pretty well through my camera lens here. That's the back. This is the front. No surrender, no quarter. It's got the red double layer inside. It's got the red cords. And then the hoodie portion here. Handheld leaf vacuum. I've got a couple of them. They work okay. They don't work awesome. A Tyranny shirt got ripped. You got any more? I don't think so, man. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. I don't think so, buddy. I like that shirt a lot. The thumb holes. No, it doesn't have thumb holes. It does not. It's a lightweight hoodie. Two OG shop vacs that live outside undercover. Just use one to suck out a trench with the new electrical lines right on. Saw many videos where people left sweet potatoes in the fridge bottom drawer to grow sprouts, then plant in the spring. However, all mine just grew moldy. So all you got to do is take a sweet potato. Don't put it in the refrigerator. Take that vine that grows off of there. That's called the slip. And just put it in water over the winter if we're worried about it. If we want to prolong it over the winter. just put it in water, and then when the weather warms up outside, take those things and put them outside. Like this one right here, I could plant the potato, or I could just break this piece off, put it in water. It'll grow leaves. It'll grow a vine, just like creeping Charlie or spider plants on your mom's counter in the kitchen, you know? And it'll grow just like that. And then as soon as your weather's warm enough, you can take them right outside and plant them, and it will grow sweet potatoes. Dr. Stoner's tequila, they're good, man. I like them a lot. I bought cases of it. That hoodie would look great with my Typhon Red Micro. It would, yeah. Do you know what plant zone you're in? Yeah, we're like 6.5, I think. 6B. Just type out growing zone, Camden, Tennessee. It'll tell you. I think it's 6. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Good night.